Hey guys, it's Jade back with another video, and today we are continuing our 50 state cryptid series, and today's cryptid comes from Georgia, and it is called the, apologize if I say this wrong, it's called the Altamaha-ha. Not sure, it's like inspired by the name of a river, so yeah, it's kind of a goofy name. It's a freaking piece of hair won't stop. Okay, anyways, um, let's get right into the video. Okay, so this video is going to be a little bit shorter, because this monster just isn't as big as, like, the swamp ape that we talked about last week. But, to start us off, the Altamaha-ha, no, Altamaha, the extra ha is just for the creature. And the, Altamaha River is in, southeastern Georgia, and it's, I guess it, like, houses, I don't know what to say, but in this river resides the hissing sea monster called the Altamaha-ha. They call it Alti for short, which is what I'm gonna call it because I'm not saying Altamaha-ha every time I want to say the name. But the legend predates British English colonization, and it is said to have originated with the Lower Muskogee Creek tribe. One of the largest rivers in the state of Georgia, which is the Altamaha River. It empties into the Atlantic Ocean and has one of the largest river basins in the country, second to the Mississippi River. Alti is said to inhabit the small streams and twisting channels of the river, and sometimes makes its way into the adjacent marshes, which is particularly around Darien, Butler Island, and somewhere else in McIntosh County. McIntosh County is the county where this is mainly spotted, by the way. This cryptid is described as having a sturgeon-like body, which includes a bony ridge on its top, with front flippers and no back limbs. And it swims like a dolphin and has the snout of a crocodile with large protruding eyes and large sharp teeth. Its coloring is said to be gray or green with a whitish-yellow underbelly. Reports indicate that it is 20 to 30 feet long, although some have stated seeing it smaller or larger, depending on the sighting. However, this could also suggest that there's not only one Alti, there's multiple. It has reportedly been seen basking itself on the shore, trolling casually along the river, and has even reacted defensively while in the presence of boaters. Though there is no physical evidence of Alti, the tales date back for centuries, with the Indians describing a giant snake-like creature that hisses and bellows. One of the first non-native reports of the creature was on April 18th, 1830. That is a long time ago, and to have kept record of it for so long, when a correspondent of the Savannah, Georgian newspaper reported multiple sightings of the sea creature on the Georgia coast. The primary eyewitness was Captain Delano of the schooner Eagle. He reported seeing a large creature off St. Simons Island below the mouth of the Altamaha River. His description stated that it was about 70 feet long, and its circumference was about the size of a barrel. Its head resembled that of an alligator. 5 other men on the schooner also reported having seen the monster, as well as several planters on St. Simons Island. In the 1920s, timbermen riding the river reported sightings of a large snake-like water monster, and in 1935, a group of hunters spotted what they called a giant snake swimming through the water. In the 1940s, Boy Scouts reported seeing the creature as well, and two officials from Reidsville State Prison also saw it in the 1950s. In 1969, when 2 brothers were fishing on the Altamaha River at Clark's Buff, they reported seeing an animal that they first thought was a sturgeon, but quickly changed their mind when they got a better look at it, and they stated that it measured only about 10 to 12 feet long, with a snout like an alligator and a horizontal tail. So this sighting is very, very much smaller than the other sightings. They also described the creature as having triangular ridge along the top of its body, sharp pointed teeth, and and being the color of a gun, like metal. In the summer of 1980, two men reportedly saw Alti stranded on a mud bank near Cathead Creek. They reported that the animal was lying halfway in the water, thrashing and trying to free itself from the bank. They described it as being dark-colored with rough skin and about 20 feet long. While watching, the creature freed itself, submerged, and then disappeared. Later that year, in December 1980, another man reported having seen what he thought was Alti in Smith Lake. His description said that the animal was 15 to 20 feet long, snake-like with two brown humps that protruded from the water, and left behind a wake like that of a speedboat. Another report in the 1980s described by a crab fisherman stated that the creature looked like the world's biggest eel. There is some more recent reports. One was by a man who was pulling a boat up the river near Brunswick, and he reported seeing a creature that was over 20 feet long in length and 6 feet wide. He said he saw it come up over the water and then go back down. In 2010, an amateur photographer captured a video of something strange swimming in the water in the channel off of Fort King George Historic Site in Darien. It seems that this creature doesn't mean any harm to people. That's what people have described. There's been very few sightings and reports where the creature has attacked somebody. And I guess the explanations that people are giving is that it's just a sturgeon, like a lake sturgeon. I don't know. I guess this creature seems to be more credible than the others just because there's not many explanations, and some of the accounts have stated that the creature is like up to 70 feet long, and I'm pretty sure sturgeons don't normally get up to 70 feet long. Sturgeons usually, like, their average length is 16 feet. I don't think there's ever even been a sighting of a lake sturgeon that's like 70 feet long. So my guess would be that this creature is much more credible than the others. But you never know with cryptids. It could just be a legend that Creek tribes has just been telling through the generations. But if you're from Georgia and you happen to have heard of this creature or seen it, tell me your stories, put them in the comments below. Next week's gonna be Hawaii with, I might say this one wrong too, Menehune? I don't know. Menehune. That's how it's spelled. If you know how to say it, please tell me in the comments. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.